Hey guys, this is Phil from undercage.com. Today we're going to take a look at the iPad Pro. So this is a very big tablet. It's a 12.9 inches and the biggest that Apple has ever delivered. So let's take a look at it one by one. So on front we got the gorgeous display. This 12.9 inch of display is the most gorgeous display that I've ever seen on a tablet. It's amazing how clear, crisp, and in detail it has. Aside from that is a home key that doubles as a fingerprint reader, which is not the second generation Touch ID like the iPhone 6s or the 6s Plus has, so it's slow, but fast enough for me anyway. On the bottom, we got the Lightning port that is updated to USB 3.0 to support that super fast Apple's USB card reader, which nobody has noticed because Apple never told us before. There's a pair of speaker, and on top we got the pair of speaker here as well. So this automatically reads which direction you are holding your iPad, and it adjusts to the direction that you're holding. And the speakers are amazing. We'll talk about that later. On the right we got the volume rocker along with the microphone. On top we got the power key and the earphone jack there. And on the bottom is the Apple Smart port that connects to the Smart keyboard. We'll talk about that later as well. On the back, we got the Apple logo, iPad logo, and a little camera there, which I suggest not to be holding the iPad to take a photo, which you wouldn't want to anyway. This is too big. Well, I thought nobody would take a photo with the iPad, but everybody is, so I guess there will be a time that you take a photo with the iPad Pro as well. So what is the iPad Pro good with? To start with, listening to music is amazing on this guy. With 4 speakers all over your ears, it's amazing how great of a bass and how good of a detail and volume, of course, this pair brings. It's seriously amazing. All series of the iPads and the iPhones have amazing speakers, but this is especially amazing. And that being said, watching video on YouTube or your favorite movie from the iTunes video is simply amazing. I watched YouTube. The video quality is stunning and the speakers bring amazing experience. And of course we have to mention games. I'm not exactly much of a gamer, so I only play the casual ones, but they were amazing with the speakers and the great screen, as I'm continuously mentioning. And with that great screen has to come with the reading. The reading experience on Amazon Kindle, although it's not exactly optimized for the screen resolution of the iPad Pro, still is very good. I was very happy to read this on a couch or on my bed and had a very easy reading experience. I was very happy with this guy. But all of these sound like anything that you can do with your previous iPad, whether it's a big iPad Air or a smaller iPad mini. But this is a $799 tablet. So if you want the 128 gigabytes one, it's $949. And the LTE version, the cellular version, is only available for the 128 gigabytes, and that costs you $1,079. Compared to the iPad Air that starts at $499 and tops at $829, this is a very pricey tablet. It's not exactly persuading that you purchase this expensive tablet only for the uses that you can do with your previous or smaller or less powerful iPads. The Apple justification is that it's a Pro tablet. So how is it Pro exactly? Of course, there is the keyboard cover. This is available for $169, and this feels nice. And it flips like an origami once you attach to the port on the bottom. So there are 3 modes. First, you can just cover them up, just like a case. And there's a little hump. And you can flip it, fold it, like a keyboard mode, just like that. Or you can flip it backwards to use it as a stand, which, by the way, is going to be revealing all the keys, although they don't really press. Yes, key presses are okay. Contrary to what I thought before typing on it, it actually feels pretty nice. I actually thought this was slightly better than the MacBook's keyboard that has a butterfly mechanism, and I actually enjoyed typing on this guy. By the way, if you have more than one language on your keyboard bar, then you will have to suffer by tapping on that language key to flip through the language that you want to put. It does support shortcuts. You can hold your command key to reveal all the shortcuts that you have. If the apps are compatible, like the home screen over here, you press and hold on it and it's going to tell you all the shortcuts. But it doesn't have the function keys that keyboards usually have, the media controls and the brightness controls and the power ons and offs, this one doesn't have that. Compared to the Surface Type cover that has all that and the gorgeous trackpad and a better keys, this doesn't seem like it is worth the price that it's asking for. Does it add up to the productivity? Yes, to a degree, but you can do all this with other iPads and third-party keyboards as well. They do exactly the same things. This is slightly better because it's a first-party keyboard and you don't need a power, but still, that's a minor difference. And of course, we have a $99 of an Apple Pencil right here. The details are pretty nice. Like when you just roll it over, it will stop exactly where it says Apple Pencil to be on top. So those are little minor details, and to start with, it feels really nice. It feels just about the right amount of weight, and overall quality is very good. Considering that there are styli that cost not as much as this, but similar to this prices, I think the prices itself for the Apple Pencil isn't that absurd. But most importantly, I'm happy that iPad finally has a stylus that I can annotate on my PDF files, because iPads are by far the best way to annotate on your PDF files. However, the main intention for the Apple Pencil is to draw. I'm not a good drawer myself, so I can't really tell, but the professional has told us that Apple Pencil's pressure management and the lean functions are actually quite good. It's a great drawing tool and might add up at productivity, but not every one of us draw for a living. Me personally is furthest away from drawing. All I can draw is a stickman, so I'm definitely not a part of this game. Plus, its emergency charging mechanism looks super dangerous, and although you wouldn't have to do this often because you are given with the charging adapter and only 20 minutes of charge is fully charged the Apple Pencil, and the battery lasts for a very long time. However, you will have to do this more often than not, and the charging tip is very easy to be lost. Although I do like the part where they put magnet on here so it snaps on it. You can put your cap here, it sticks there, but still, it will be very easy for you to lose it. So this is what iPad Pro is about. It's a great iPad, but not exactly the laptop replacement like the Tim Cook has said. I can't go on my business trip with my iPad like Tim Cook has claimed. I do a lot more things. I need more apps than this. I definitely need a mouse, which iPad Pro still doesn't support. And the pricing is another problem. The iPad itself is super expensive, which I think should be about $100 cheaper. And also those accessories, although you can avoid it by getting a third-party keyboard, which you cannot with the Apple Pencil, which is 99 bucks. And even the silicone cover costs 99 bucks, the simple silicone cover. Although I do acknowledge the quality, which is very good, but I don't think anybody should be charging 99 bucks for a simple silicone cover like this. And if you have all the projectivity package that Apple is asking you to buy, it's way heavier than the MacBook Air that the same company is suggesting, and it's a lot less capable at the things that most of us need for a living. And also, as I said, cellular version is only available at 128 gigabytes, and that's what the iPad Pro is. It's a great iPad itself, but it doesn't do really much of the Pro things like it's claiming to. At least for most of us, it doesn't. Still, I would love to have the iPad Pro for my bed or my couch, but I don't want to spend that much, at least $799 bucks for iPad Pro itself. That's too much. I do hope the Apple Pencil support for the smaller iPads in the next iteration, so I'll be looking forward to that instead. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe. There's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, so we'll see you there. Bye.